Hello and welcome to Grim Reactions. I'm Erik. Today we're watching Avatar The Last Airbender Season 1 Episode 2. So, first time around, I enjoyed myself and I thought I would go into a bit more detail what I enjoyed. First of all, I'm really enjoying the overall concept of the four elements and the four corresponding peoples. The most obvious one, of course, is fire, the Fire Nation. They are attacking people, they are conquering, they are invading. That is very much like fire. Fire constantly needs new fuel to burn, to stay alive, because that's how fire works. It requires oxygen and fuel in order to sustain itself. So it constantly has to encroach upon new territory, consume something else in order to sustain itself. So it makes perfect sense that the Fire Nation is a conquering nation. Air also makes perfect sense. It flies around, it's not anchored to anything, it's not tethered, it's not stuck anywhere. It can go wherever it pleases. And Aang very much personifies this in the little I've seen of him, with being very flighty, with just jumping from thing to thing, and in general being very flighty. Earth is also, I haven't seen anything Earth related, but like on conceptually, what's Earth? Earth is immovable. It's rock solid. It's solid foundations. It's making a stand. So it makes sense, because I think they said that the men of the water tribe had gone to help to the Earth Kingdom to help fight against the Fire Nation, which makes perfect sense. Water is a bit trickier. Water is immovable in much the same way that Earth is, and water is also unstoppable and invasive in a bit of the way that fire is, because if you consider the waves beating down the rock, waves wear down mountains into flat surfaces, so it's persistent, it keeps going, it's implacable. It can't be argued with. While fire burns hot and fast and goes out, water is more of a constant. And the interesting part is how, if you consider it really, fire can't exist without air. The Avatar is an air nomad, but it would make kind of more sense if the Avatar was a water bender, was a water tribe person. Because water puts out fire. Water destroys fire. Air fuels fire. Air gives fire life. So I don't know. But I really enjoyed like the theme of using the elements in this way to tell a story. That's my thoughts so far. Let's dive into episode 2 and see what happens. So far, the fire guy seemed to be very set on causing a scene, shall we say, at the Water Tribe village. And we kinda left off right as a confrontation was rapidly approaching. So let's see what happens next. Let's go. Oh, here we go. The signal flare has been fired. Yeah, shit's about to go down.
I knew it! You signaled the Fire Navy with that flare!
Oh, Sokka, that's not... Yeah, it was an accident.
Well, we boobied right into it.
Katara.
We boobied right into it. That was a good one.
The foreigner is banished from our village!
Sokka is being very tribal in his mannerism.
Then I'm banished too. Come on, Aang, let's go.
Where do you think you're going?
Sokka is very much like bound by tradition, it seems like.
Would you really choose him over your tribe? Your own family?
Yeah, that's a very telling statement. That's a very telling statement.
I don't want to come between you and your family.
Yeah, it's not so much family, it's the tribe. It's very, like, tribal life is very isolationist. It's very much keep to yourselves and treat strangers with a lot of suspicion.
Don't go, I'll miss you. I'll miss you too.
Yeah, of course the kids are the most receptive because they haven't been indoctrinated quite as hard yet. So they're more open.
The Fire Nation could be on our shores any moment now.
But I got it.
And no potty breaks!
No potty breaks! Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's you alone. You're the only defender. Maybe don't send away the Avatar.
The village.
Yes, and now he has to go back and be a hero, and they will accept him, and good things will happen. Oh, war paint. Ooh, he looks kind of badass, actually. But yeah, that's very tribal behavior. You're kind of outmatched, dude. Yikes, that ship is big. His helmet. Especially his helmet, the guy in front. I don't know what his name was. I don't remember his name. Kind of looked like a stylized flame. Like with like the rounded and the 3 points. Be careful of the return. There it comes. Ooh, that's gonna make him very upset.
Hey, Katara. Hey, Sokka.
Hi, Aang. Thanks for coming.
That was a good one.
You're the Avatar?
Aang?
No way.
Don't worry, Katara. It'll be okay.
I think he meant it'll be okay, I think. I mean, I do think Aang made the right choice in the situation. You shouldn't fight around the children.
We owe him.
Katara! Are you gonna talk all day, or are you coming with me?
Aww.
We're going to save your boyfriend.
He's not my...
Whatever.
Whatever. Yes, Sokka has to do the manly thing.
Now your destinies are intertwined with his.
We have a new trio. After Harry Potter, we have a new trio. The hero. The smart goody two-shoes girl. And the kind of doofus sidekick.
You mind taking this to his quarters for me?
I like this old guy. He's very casual. It feels like he gives zero shits.
Aang needs your help.
Oh.
Up. Ascend.
He's looking for the magic word.
Yip yip.
You did it!
Never doubted it for a second.
Qataris!
Yes.
I mean, big deal, he's flying.
Oh, he's trying to look so worldly. Like, yeah, big deal. I've seen more impressive things. I'm getting quite a strong wushu vibe from the firebending. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, that's why he needed his staff. I mean, in this way, fire is very ineffective against air as well. Because it's just so easy to deflect. You can just blow it somewhere else. Oh, he's going like this again. Unconscious. I'm guessing it feels like this is like the Avatar taking over or something. This is like his potential brought to life. He can't access it consciously. He has it in him. Maybe it's like some sort of like genetic memory or something. It brings me to mind of My Hero Academia. One for All. How every successive holder of the power cultivates it and passes it on to the next person. Hey, good job.
Just a guy with a boomerang. I didn't ask for all this flying and magic.
Oh, he even brought the staff.
I won't underestimate him again. Dig the ship out and follow them.
And so begins an epic game of cat and mouse, I'm guessing. He seems like the primary antagonist.
Why didn't you tell us you were the Avatar?
I never wanted to be.
No, of course, because he's an air nomad boy. And with great power comes great responsibility.
They don't like people riding them, but that's what makes it fun.
Oh, still a kid, huh? Okay, so that was episode 2. Let's think. I enjoyed Sokka. It seems so clear that he so desperately wants to be a man. And it's also so clear that he's not a man at all yet. He's trying to grow up faster than he will. And you can't really rush it. I mean, his intentions are good. But it takes time. I really like how they personified the tribe as in being very tribal in nature. Because I mean, we know that still today there are these like uncontacted tribes in certain parts of the world, like Papua New Guinea, and in parts of the Amazon rainforest, where if you go there, it won't end well for you. I mean, there was a guy in the news that wasn't that long ago that I don't think it was that long ago, a missionary who tried, or something to that effect, who tried to go to an island somewhere. I think it was somewhere in Southeast Asia or something along those lines. or off the coast. I don't remember, but he went to an island where you shouldn't really not go there because yeah, they opened fire on him with bow and arrow, and he freaking died. So tribes have this instinct of keep strangers out, kill strangers, because they represent a threat to the tribe. And Sokka, right, like straight away, is like pointing out Aang, like, you're different, you don't belong here, leave, or you're a traitor, you called the Fire Nation. We were right all along, we shouldn't trust strangers. He got over it kind of quick, which is understandable. I mean, it is a kid's show, after all, in essence. And that, like, it's the same phenomenon as with supremacists of any kind, if it's white supremacists or any other kind. It's a culture that can only exist if it's not threatened by outside influence. If you bring in people from outside, then the tribe structure will collapse. Because if you bring in new ideas, then that challenges the status quo. I watched an interview recently with the son of David Duke, and David Duke is a clan leader in America. He had been since, like, he was born into racism, into white supremacy. And it wasn't until he left home for college and he was in an environment where he was forced to start to question his beliefs that he eventually realized that his beliefs were wrong. And tribal life can't exist amongst new ideas. So yeah, I really enjoyed that aspect. We got to see the bison fly. That was pretty cool. Yip. I wish that worked for more things. And we got to see some fighting with the Fire Nation against, well, both Aang and, well, against the entire trio. And yeah, I'm kind of a martial arts nerd. I enjoy it very much, and it looked a good amount what the fire dude was doing. I don't know if I missed his name. I forgot it, if they've mentioned it, or if they haven't mentioned it at all. But the guy with the scar on his face, it looked a good amount like kung fu, wushu. Like there were hints of Baji Quan in there, which is a form of kung fu. But it's going to be interesting to see more of it. And the water bending kind of reminded me a little of Tai Chi. I don't know, because I mean, I see in the credits that they have a martial arts advisor on the show. So they're clearly not just taking it out of thin air. It's clearly inspired by actual martial arts, which is cool. It's a really cool concept of, like, the ritual nature of kung fu demonstrations or martial arts demonstrations in general, like katas, and using that as a form of spellcasting in essence, as a way to bring about the energy from within and externalize it. I like that. That's cool. And I can't think of anything else right now. So if you enjoyed this, do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more daily content. If you want to watch this show or anything else that I have reacted to in a full unedited version, you can do so on my Patreon. Link for that is available in the description. In the description, you will also find a link to my Discord server. It's very small at the moment, and I'm in desperate need of moderators and someone who might have a bit more time than I do to do something with it. Because it's extremely bare bones at the moment. But do drop on by. We can have a chat about anything. So with all of that said, I'm done. I thank you very much for joining me. This has been Grim Reactions. I've been Erik, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.